welcome back from the newsroom. Cameroon Feeling continues. It's time for Old is Gold. In the bustling port city of Douala, Cameroon, on December 12, 1933, a child was born who would one day give Africa a new musical voice. His name, Emmanuel Njoke Dibango, fondly known to the world as Manu Dibango. Manu's early life blended discipline and rhythm. His father was a civil servant from the Yabasi ethnic group. His mother, a passionate church singer from the Douala community. Their home was filled with hymns and folk melodies, the roots that shaped his ear for music. At just 15 years old, Manu was sent to France for his education, expected to become a respectable scholar. But destiny had other plans. While studying in Saint-Calais and later in Chartres, he discovered the saxophone, an instrument that would define his life. Jazz became his new language. He soaked in the music of Louis Armstrong, Django Reinhardt, and Charlie Parker, blending those sounds with the African rhythms he carried in his heart. His first real break came in Belgium in the 1950s, where he joined a Congolese band called African Jazz, led by Joseph Kabasele, popularly known as Le Grand Calais. Together, they recorded Independence Cha-Cha, a timeless anthem of African liberation during the 1960s independence wave. Manu's saxophone wasn't just an instrument. It was a cry of freedom, identity, and pride. But it was in 1972 that the world truly felt his magic. From his fusion of jazz, funk, and traditional Makossa rhythms came Soul Makossa, a song whose infectious refrain, Mamako, Mamasa, Mama Makossa, would echo across generations. That single made Manu Dibango an international sensation. It was one of the first African pop songs to break into the US Billboard charts. Decades later, parts of that same refrain reappeared in Michael Jackson's Wanna Be Startin' Something and Rihanna's Don't Stop the Music. This led to a famous copyright dispute, but true to his generous nature, Manu settled amicably, proof of his grace and humility. Through albums like Africadelic in 1973 or 1980's Gone Claire and 1985's Electric Africa, he kept fusing worlds, jazz, Afrobeat, funk, reggae, and soul, long before Afrofusion was a global trend. He played with legends from Fela Kuti to Herbie Hancock, and his concerts were journeys through continents and cultures. Beyond the stage, Manu Dibango was a bridge between Africa and the world, between tradition and modernity. He became a UNESCO artist for peace, mentoring young musicians and advocating for African cultural pride. In March 2020, amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the world lost Manu Dibango at the age of 86 in Paris, one of the first major artists to succumb to the virus. But his music, his laughter, and his message live on. As his saxophone once cried out in Soul Makossa, the beat never dies. Manu Dibango didn't just play music, he made the world dance to Africa's heartbeat. Old is gold.
Si le cœur vous dit un jour de sortir du train-train quotidien, leave your worries on the doorstep and come to Cameroon. Cameroon, Yalolo. Et qu'on voit soué, moye, et qu'on voit souye, boanie, oh. Cameroon, Cameroon, Yalolo. Bienvenue, welcome to Cameroon. Bienvenue, Cameroon feeling. Si le froid te donne le blues et que le soleil joue l'arlésienne, no problem, the place to go, the place to be is Cameroun. Ha! Ha! Oh mon soleil, Cameroun, Nyandondo. On va sourire.